Okay, I think I'm back. See one of you's in the chat. All right. Okay, I think we're back. Okay. Damn, that sucks. That blows. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hopefully let people come back in. Uh, how do I prime here? I don't have a subscription thing set up for my stream. Okay. Do I sound fine? Is everybody is everyone cool? Uh, all right. That's a fucking bummer. Okay, I see we have 3 people in the stream. I don't know how accurate that is. If you're here, you could say hi. Feel free. Um, yeah, so I just got hit with a copyright notice in the middle of my stream, which doesn't make any sense because this is a public domain. This has been public domain since 1979. So it's kind of bullshit. It's on public. You can go watch this anywhere. You can go watch this anywhere for free. I don't know who the it doesn't tell me who copyrighted it. It usually says it usually says that someone like who got like if I look up previous copyright strikes or not strikes but claims, it'll say like yeah, copyright claim claimed by WMG. So God, you open on 3 devices on 3 accounts. All right, dude, this sucks. I'm gonna tweet this out again. They're trying to keep us down, man. They're trying to demand. That is so bullshit. Okay. All right, stream got sniped for copyright on a public domain film. But we're back, baby. We're back. Can't keep us down. Let me put this out on the YouTube community as well. Just so people know. All right. Okay. Might have been a separate policy violation. No, the only other thing that it could have been would be that Street Fighter song at the beginning, and that's never gotten me on anything. They don't copyright stuff like that. It had to have been the film. Yeah, we're back. We're back. It was a copyright claim. Um, for some reason, so this film went into I fucking hate YouTube's copyright shit. This film went into the public domain in 1970 freaking 9, right? This film has been in the public domain for like 30 years longer than I've been alive. But somehow it got copyright claimed. I don't know by how. YouTube doesn't tell me who, which is weird because every time that I get a copyright claim on a video, for instance, or even another live stream, it will they'll, at least in the email, they'll tell me who claimed it, right? So when I do the Game Awards and they play a 4-minute clip from that awful Matrix sequel, I'll get a copyright claim and it'll say like from whoever distributes that, like Sony or whoever. It was either a false copyright claim or, yeah, like, because no one owns the copyright to this movie or to this series. No one owns this. So the only thing I can imagine is that it was some kind of, is this streaming on YouTube, I wonder? Is this streaming on YouTube? I don't see it in any official capacity. It's all just like re-uploads by individuals. I don't see any kind of. There's a band called Radar Men from the Moon. That's kind of funny. Because, you know, sometimes YouTube will have their own hang on. Let me get the chat out over here. Sometimes YouTube will have their own uploads, like the automatic, you know, you can watch like movies and stuff on YouTube. I was thinking, oh, do they have that? Because I've watched certain public domain movies on YouTube that way. No, this isn't on YouTube in any kind of like official upload. I don't think anyone has the distribution rights. So, fuck it. Yeah, some sort of, yeah, you say AI, some kind of system. There could literally just be someone who is claiming. It's so weird that they didn't say who. That's super strange. Like, this is the actual text of the email. Your stream was due to a copyright match. Your stream was interrupted. Video title: Let's watch a 50s sci-fi serial. The link: streams are interrupted when copyrighted content is detected. After copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled, which I don't believe. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what that's about. So, fuck it. We're just gonna make a new one. I don't think there will be any. I don't think there's any penalty for doing this crud. Must have been the copyright bot. I mean, it must have been something automated. I have no idea how or why, because everything has to be put into a database, right? Like, everything has to be put into a library. The music? I wonder if the music is copyrighted. Ooh, like the soundtrack. That's actually not a good, that's not a bad theory. It might be that the soundtrack for this in some way, or one of the tracks, is copyrighted by someone, and there's like a 5-second snippet that got caught. That is funky. Anyway, I doubt that I'll get in trouble for doing this, because these aren't strikes, these are claims. Strikes have to be like manual, and I don't think anyone's manually striking my goddamn channel. I'm not familiar with this serial, but has Commander Cody been a sensational super science star like the poster says? In our hearts, he has. He's escaped death more approximately 6 times. Or 5 times. This is the 6th episode, I think, that we're on of 12. Hi, unknown. Welcome. We are getting the stream back on track after some bullshit. So the man will not keep us down. That's a fucking bummer. We have 5 viewers back. It was like 10 viewers. That for a small channel like this, that was pretty good. This is a real bummer. All right, well, you know what? Let's build it back up. You know, the strongest thing in the world is people power and bombs. That's the only other thing. And I don't think YouTube has bombs. So, as far as I know. So if we just all stick together, we can make this work and we can finish watching a 50s sci-fi serial. He didn't get out of that cockadoodie car. Alright, so we were almost done with this one. There we go. Okay. It might have been the soundtrack that got the stream pop. Okay, so where were we? Wow, I totally forgot what was going on. I think they kidnapped his friend. Yeah, press the like. Hit that like button!
Where are you? We're heading up to Clark Mountain. We'll stop before we get to the top and wait there. Very well, I'll have another car out there as soon as possible.
Okay. Back in Cody's lab. With his name in front of it. Next to the door.
Oh, it's hard to tell. They'll certainly hold him until they fix... Cody Laboratory. Ted.
Oh, it's literally called Cody Laboratory.
On Highway 17. I jumped out of the car and gave them the slip. Good work.
Dude, everyone's jumping out of cars.
Where are they heading? They were going up the Clark Mountain Road. I'll use the rocket suit and try to find them. Okay, don't worry about me. I'll come a ride back to town.
My nose is getting all itchy again from talking.
Right. Police headquarters.
Pretty sure that's... Anytime I show him taking off, that's all reused footage. They had like an identical shot of him walking down the hallway in the suit.
Hey, Daly. Quit worrying.
The rocket suit. Yeah, I love the way it looks. It does remind me slightly of those guys who wear those, like... You know the like, inflation full body suits? With, like, the weird-looking heads? Like, helmets? Reminds me a little bit of that. But otherwise, I think it's cool. YouTuber It's a Gundam always ends up fighting the copyright bots. I think everyone fights the copyright bots at some point. Very inconspicuous, Cody. And you're like... jet black. You're in broad daylight wearing like your jet black leather jacket and a giant shiny reflective helmet. I think stealth will be the approach.
It's time to get out of here. Follow me. Keep low.
I'm gonna keep my phone on standby in case the stream gets claimed again. Hopefully we can make it through the rest of the thing.
When Cody gets here, give yourself up. Try not to get too close to him. But look, don't argue. Do what I tell you.
I love how gracefully he navigates the rocks in that suit like a gazelle. Is he gonna throw a rock at him? Throw a rock at him! Oh, Cody, you dunce! No, Cody! Chapter 7, Camouflage Destruction. Dude, he just... That was awesome. A lover's quarrel. Alright, we gotta flip it to the reverse side. Film background. Is this just... Wow, that's a great image. Republic Pictures, 1949, King of the Rocketmen introduced matinee crowds to a... Oh, this was a sequel to something. To a bullet-shaped helmet and a jet-propelled flying suit. That suit and much of that film's excellent flying footage by the Lydecker brothers would be used again for Radar Men from the Moon. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because they say introducing Cody in this, so they just actually reused all the special effects footage. Nice. He does have a stuntman. Tom Steele. That's a great name. That's a fantastic name. All right. Let's I'm gonna hit the eject on this. They could not manage to fit about a little under 3 hours of footage onto a single disc, single side of a disc. So this is a double-sided DVD. Yeah, I'm gonna hit stop on that. All right, does it start up automatically? It did with the first. There we go. All right, 7 through 12. Let's get into it. So how do you think Cody's gonna get out of this one? For anyone who just joined, every single episode ends with a cliffhanger, and then at the start of the very next episode, they show oh, okay, I thought, okay, Blue Thunder DM'd me on Discord again. I thought that the last time was to tell me that the stream got taken down. I thought it had happened again, but it's just that stupid image of Bill Gates sitting on top of the giant stack of paper and going, well, this CD-ROM holds more information than all the paper that's below me. Anyway, every single episode ends with a cliffhanger that Cody is going to die. And then the next episode always opens with showing how actually, like, 1 second before that, he like jumped out of the car or something. All right. I'm curious if, like, this musical intro is actually what got the stream claimed. Oh, full screen that. There we go. Now it should look right. That stuff's so dumb, like, oh yeah, so like the movie isn't copyrighted, but there's 3 seconds of a song that is copyrighted. It's kind of interesting that they credit the stuntman Tom Steele pretty high up there. I feel like you don't usually see stuntmen credited along with the main cast, but I mean, in an action film, they're practically the star in a lot of ways. If you have the main character who's doing a lot of stunts. Camouflaged destruction. Commando Cody learns that Kraber and Daly are on Clark Mountain and goes there in an attempt to capture them. Yeah, with stunts like the fucking ragdoll where that was so awesome.
When Cody gets here, give yourself up. Try not to get too close to him.
But look,
Don't argue. Do what I tell you.
Yeah, it might have just been that one track. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it's something that happened earlier.
Don't move.
You know what's weird is... Wait, let's see. Did they show the shot again? Yeah! Oh yeah, he just flew away. Oh no, how could we forget the guy can fly? It's like his one thing. What's weird is that even when, so like for instance, when I stream the Game Awards and they show a clip from The Matrix 4, it doesn't, the stream doesn't get copyrighted until after it's over,
So where are
which
we
is
now?
weird. Which you'd think they would be way more aggressive about that, right? You'd think they would be way more aggressive about, like,
But I might find somebody around there who knows them.
a movie that's coming out, right? That's owned by, that's distributed by like a big Sony Pictures or something like that. But no, the one thing that they're like, we gotta go nuclear on is radar men from the moon.
I don't know anything about him.
What did you talk to him about?
Well, I'm a mechanic, and the last time they asked me to do some work on a truck motor for them, I couldn't handle the job. So, yesterday it was. I told them to try Benson's over on the south side of town, but I don't know whether they ever went over there or not.
Mm-hmm. I'll check up on it. Do you know Benson's address?
It's on Central between 14th and 15th, south side of the street.
Good, thanks.
I'll let you know if they ever turn up here again, Mr. Cody.
Good, see you later.
So one theory that I've heard for why hats were so popular back in the day for men was that it was to hide their male pattern baldness. Because it used to be like very looked down upon to be bald and to be like losing your hair, even though it's like a natural thing that just kind of happens all the time. It was like a serious, like ugly thing to be bald, which is why a lot of villains were bald.
And are prepared to renew our campaign.
Good. What are your first objectives?
Since the authorities here learned of your planned invasion from the moon, there have been heavy troop movements in this area. We plan to concentrate on destroying troop trains.
Very well. Work as fast as possible. We must have Earth's defenses completely disorganized before we start our invasion from the moon.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Implying that doesn't occur nowadays. Well, not nearly as, I don't think nearly as much. If you're talking about
Everything ready?
bald oppression.
Pick up the truck and get going.
Like, people obviously, like, men will feel like, oh, I'm, like, insecure about my hair loss.
Many of them as you can today.
But it used to be like, ooh, oh, he's bald. Ew, disgusting, gross. And I don't think that really happens.
No, I
It's
don't
like,
remember anyone answering that description. But of
yeah.
course, we run a lot of jobs through here, and I don't know all the drivers.
Hey, do we?
How about these trucks that are in here now?
Who's spreading
Well, this
misinformation?
one
I'm not
and this
spreading
one are
anything.
A couple of my regular customers. That one's a cross-country job. It came in last night for an ignition check. I didn't see who the driver was. The night man took care of it.
Okay if I look it over?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, people like head. What part doesn't sound real?
Get away from that truck.
Hey, what's going on?
Frisk him. Stay out of this or you'll get hurt.
Now look, I don't want any trouble in here.
Oh god. Wait, did someone throw a chair back there? I love these old movie fights where they just like bald being evil. Well, it was more like not that it's evil, but that it was considered like a really ugly feature on someone. And we typically give, it's very common to give evil characters. Yeah, hit him! Oh, hit him with the bench. We're advancing. We're going from chairs to benches. It's pretty typical to give evil characters ugly features.
Let's roll.
He threw the tire too, like a lot of. Caesar was only stabbed because he was going. They said a bald emperor. You use a table. What do you think the biggest thing someone's gonna throw in this is? We had the chairs, we just had a bench and a tire.
That truckload of radios was a phony. That whole back end was a fake door. I'm sure they're planning on hiding something inside.
Probably a ray gun.
That's what I'm afraid of. They'll probably start blasting again any time now. I've sent Ted out to the
Started
airport
blasting.
to stand by in a plane with some light bombs. As soon as we hear of any ray gun attacks, I'll fly out and try to locate that truck, then radio Ted to bomb it. Cody Laboratory. All right, we'll be right out.
They throw an atomic bomb in the final fight.
Radio Ted to take off on our plane at once and fly around out there.
A barrel? I'll do an. Oh, I should do another poll
Right away.
by hand.
Calling Ted Richards. Calling Ted Richards.
They're gonna go. Oh no, Commando Cody, you have to go up this construction site, and they're gonna start tossing barrels, and we're gonna go. Huh? I didn't know that Miyamoto got it from there. Was it typical for airplanes to have like zebra striped wheels? Because the other one had that too.
Calling Ted Richards. Calling Ted Richards.
This is Ted. Come in.
I've spotted the truck. It's going along a dirt road just east of the end of the valley.
I'll be right with you.
Okay. I'll keep them in sight until you show up.
I'm curious how they got the flying, like those shots from the ground. If that was like a miniature, or what they did for that. If there was compositing in there.
Cody's after us again. We'll stop him. Use the rifle.
All right, someone's firing a gun out of a vehicle for like the 10th time in this series.
Did you get him? No, but I scared him off. So we can fly back and tell the cops where we are? So what? By the time they get out here, we'll be long gone.
Ted!
This is Ted.
You're headed in the right direction. Just keep going. I'm coming aboard.
Right.
He didn't even lean back to avoid the shot. I feel like shooting someone from a moving vehicle, shooting an already moving target in the sky while you're in a moving vehicle on the ground is extremely difficult. That seems really hard to me. I'm no shooting expert. I'm actually extremely bad at shooting. The few times I've done it. I feel like I would not have a 1% chance of making a shot like that.
What gives? The truck's just ahead. Fly over that dirt road. Okay, where are the bombs? Right there.
So this episode is camouflage destruction. What could that mean? They're in a vehicle, so we might be close to the cliffhanger.
That's good. Just keep going. Okay.
Oh, thank God it was just like it was just a tiny bomb.
There's a plane up there. He must have bombed us. And it looks like he's coming back for another try. I'll stop. We'll give it a blast with our ray gun.
That was pretty close, but drop down a little lower next time. Okay.
Uh-oh. They're gonna get in range for the ray gun? Oh, is that the camouflage? Okay, I think they're gonna shoot the plane, and then they're gonna jump out of the plane. They're gonna show the plane crashing? Oh, they missed.
Aim too quick. Turn the truck around. I get another shot at it. Right.
I kind of love that. I guess that's the camouflage, is the boxes. I kind of like that.
They're getting set for another shot at us. Get going.
That was a very crafty disguise. Like, someone put some time into making these fake doors with boxes nailed to them. Oh, okay. Alright. Do you think that they jumped out of the plane right before it happened? Well, finally, it seems like we're going back to the moon for the last couple episodes. With the enemy planet. Which moon isn't a planet, by the way. I wonder why they're called radar men. I don't know what's so radar about them. That was it. That was the time they died. Well, Commander Cody's actually dead now. The race traders got him. Okay, so they both jumped out, right? They're like, oh, get a parachute. Which is, by the way, would be the exact same cliffhanger. Graber and Daly try to shoot down Commando and Ted, who locate them as they use the ray gun against troop trains. We're just calling him Commando now. We're on a first-name basis. His first name is Commando.
Aim too quick. Turn the truck around. I get another shot at it. Right. They're getting set for another shot at us. Get going.
Got the parachute.
Better bail out. Okay.
You hate your food? Or you ate your food? Yeah, they just jumped out. Okay. Like usual. Well, what did you eat? What did you eat that was so good you're sad now? Oh, Blue Thunder always tries to make me penne alla vodka, and I don't want to eat it. It's like the only thing they talk about. Yeah, you're like, oh, I could make some penne alla vodka.
Going to be a serious problem organizing any system of defense against those ray guns.
It's practically impossible unless we build ray guns of our own.
We can't do that without lunarium as a base for the atom reaction.
That's right. So if it beats with your approval, I'll make another trip to the moon and try to get a supply of lunarium.
Do you think you can do it?
I'm not sure, but it's worth trying. Anything is better than sitting here like tin ducks in a shooting gallery.
I heartily agree. If you're willing to make the attempt, you can certainly have permission. How soon can you start?
Right away. The rocket ship is all fueled and ready. Jones, phone Hank and tell him to get the jets warmed up. We leave right away. I want to get started before there's any chance of the news leaking out, so Reddick won't be laying for us when we get there.
So we gotta steal the lunarium. We had rice beans and steak. That sounds good. Oh, I want some mashed potatoes.
Well, boys,
I think we
that's
have
it.
some.
Hope this trip is as easy as your last one.
Thanks. It should be. Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
You like penne alla vodka so much you named yourself after it.
again. Oh, Hank. All set? Anytime now. Safety belts fastened. Fire pilot jets. Fire main jets.
Okay, finally, back to the moon. We had a short little... Well, actually, the whole middle of the series was all on Earth. But now we gotta go back to the moon to steal their moon radium.
We're full speed, Hank. Set a course for the moon. Right.
I think they're just reusing footage from the first episode.
Take over here, will you, Ted?
Yeah, this is all just reused footage. I like to think Jackie and Janny from The Darkness like to eat penne. Is The Darkness, is that game? Was The Darkness that game?
Be down in another 2 hours.
I think that's what that is.
I can see the city now. We don't want to get too close, so swing west, Hank, and head for that same canyon. Okay.
I want to be a massive penne alla vodka-zilla. And do Godzilla things.
Almost to the canyon now. Okay, I'll take her down.
Yeah, like this entire sequence is just reused. Yeah, this whole sequence is reused from the first episode. That's so funny. It had been like 2 months.
All right, set her down.
It had been if you were watching every episode in the actual in the theaters week to week, it would have been 8 weeks.
You sure you don't want me to go along? No, not this time. This is just a scouting trip to try to find where they keep the lunarium.
How do you expect to do that?
Well, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to capture one of the moon men and get some information out of him.
Yeah, I remember the Darkness had, it was like really gory or something. Had very violent. Wasn't it like you had the shadow creatures or something on you and you could like shoot them out and stuff? I vaguely remember seeing ads for it. Oh no, it's another guy again. They know they're there. Wait, this is just the reused fight scene from the 3rd episode. Alright, we're just reusing a bunch of footage now. Oh, that's different. Did he just, like, strangle him by holding his oxygen cords?
Do you want me to cut off your air again?
No. No.
Where is the lunarium stored?
I will tell you.
Think I'll pass? Sure, you'll pass all right if that joker told the truth.
Do I pass for a moon Latino?
No, it's just lucky I picked on one of the men who guard the lunarium. If we're going to get there in time for you to take his place, we better hurry.
I love that they look just kind of Roman or Greek for whatever
Little
reason.
after 9. I'll go right in. You find a place to hide and watch for me to come out. Okay. About time you got here. I was delayed.
Oh, so he didn't destroy the door, he just destroyed the lock. He just destroyed the handle, and that made it open. Awesome. That's a great security system. Yeah, I just destroy the knob and the door just comes right off. Okay, well, I mean, it's pretty successful, easy heist.
So heavy, it's going to take us a week to lug it back to the ship. Get out of sight, quick!
Oh, are they gonna steal the tank? That's how they're gonna get back?
Come on.
Mom says I can pass as Moon Chechen.
Control number 6 reporting.
I think it would be really funny to have some, like, horrible caricature, like, alien, or some race that's some horrible caricature, and then the creator comes out and they're like, actually, it's, this is about the New Zealanders.
Very well.
You're like, what? Who makes racist caricatures of New Zealand people? Oh no, they stole my, what was he peeing?
Patrol number 6.
It's like, oh, I gotta, they don't have any bathrooms, the bathrooms are gross, I'm just gonna go pee on the wall.
How's the fuel pressure? Seems okay.
Uh-oh, they got another tank. A tank chase. I mean, I imagine that they would, if it's the same vehicle, they're gonna outrun, yeah, they can't really catch up with them. It's got the same top speed.
Make all the speed you can. There he is. Now try for a near miss. That might stop him.
What is New Zealand culture like? I have no idea. They seem nice. The only people from New Zealand I've met have been really pleasant.
There's another car chasing us. We better use our gun. We'll have to turn around to do it. There's a bunch of rocks ahead that'll give us some shelter. We'll wait until we get there.
This is fun.
He's heading for some rocks. We'll have to stop him.
Oh shit, we're gonna have a tank fight.
That's our feed pressure line. We're stuck. I'll say we are. Pressure's down to nothing. I can fix this if I have time. Fly out and try to stop them with your grenades. Okay.
Stop behind a rock. But I think I can blast him.
Oh no. Oh no, he's donezo. Whoa! Battle in the stratosphere! We're gonna have another air fight. I can't wait. Okay, so is he gonna we finally have a different kind of cliffhanger. Is he gonna asphyxiate, I guess? Commando uses the captured Moon Man's uniform to get the Lunarium, and with Ted, tries to escape with it from the pursuing Moon Guard.
There's a bunch of rocks ahead that'll give us some shelter.
He's heading for some rocks. We'll have to stop him.
That's our feed pressure line. We're stuck. I'll say we are. Pressure's down to nothing. I could fix this if I have time. Fly out and try to stop them with your grenades. Okay.
Is he gonna pull an oxygen tank out?
I think I can blast him.
Good thing I had this spare oxygen tank.
What was that?
I was gonna open it up and oh no, it's his tank. Oh, okay, so he just flies back in and helps him.
We're stuck. So's the other car. Let's go after him with our ray pistols.
Feel better? Yes. Did you stop them? For a little while, but I don't know for how long. You better go out and see what's happening while I try to fix that feed pressure line. Okay.
Shit.
Yes.
Someone commented before that the footage of the tanks looked sped up. That looked very sped up right there. The way it like rumbled away. I was thinking it might have just been that the build quality was a little flimsy and so it kind of rattled a little bit more when it moved. I thought it was some kind of RC thing, but it looks like they built that. I mean, obviously, you know, they're getting in and out of it. Probably just like a little car, like a little
Get Hank and put this aboard. And get
cart,
Southward
maybe, that they
as
just
fast
built
as
the
you can.
frame around. That's what
I'll
I'm
fix this
thinking.
car. Right.
This lunar tank is like a lunar women's personal razor.
Okay, we're ready.
Right.
It is shaped very
Aren't you going to let me go before you leave?
We're taking you
slenderly.
with us. And you better go back to your quarters until we get started. Get going.
Oh, they just have a moon captive now. Right? I think that's who that is.
Safety belts fastened. Fire pilot jets.
He's just their prisoner.
Fireman jets. Well, we're on our way.
Am I glad? I don't
So I'm assuming they're going to send up some kind of moon jet to attack them in the air. Oh, shit! Oh my god, how could we have guessed that the guy we took prisoner and just didn't restrain at all would try to... Who could have predicted this? Dude, he's so strong. Uh-oh. So I was confused. I was like, wait, why would they not just restrain him with something? I'm back for making Colombian iced coffee. What episode are we on? 9, I believe. We went back to the moon and stole their moon uranium, and we took this prisoner guy and did not restrain him for some reason. Oh, he shot him in the dick? Oh, never mind. I really thought that's what happened. Did he shoot himself? What was that? Did he, like, twist the gun around? Like... Yeah, you didn't... A couple of the middle ones weren't super interesting. Mostly just stuff on Earth.
What'll I do with him, Hank?
It's just like a burial at sea, Joan. Only his body will float around in space forever.
Damn.
Everything okay, Hank?
She's under control now.
Good. Make a 180-degree turn and head for home.
Okay.
Just make a 180-degree turn in your rocket ship. You know, like physics allows for.
Ready, calling Krog. Ready, calling Krog. Ready, calling Krog. This is Krog, Your Excellency. The rocket ship from Earth has been here again and escaped with a supply of lunarium. That's serious. Now they can build their own ray guns and prevent your invasion from the moon. Of course. So their ship must not be allowed to land. Calculate the time of their arrival and have your ray gun set up ready to blast them. This time you must not fail.
Are we gonna jump out of the ship right before it explodes?
You heard the orders? There must be no bungling this time.
No bungling.
We'll draw up a detailed plan of operations.
What did you miss? We went back to the moon to steal the moon uranium, and then escaped, and they took like a prisoner, but they didn't handcuff him, and they had a fight on the ship that was very unnecessary. So now they're coming back to Earth, and they're like, we can make a ray gun of our own, but uh-oh, their ray gun is gonna be pointed at them now.
Here it comes. Right when Krog figured. Wait till it turns in for a landing. Okay.
Oh boy, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Make your 180-degree turn.
Another 180-degree turn in the rocket ship.
Going in for a landing. Any time now.
That was a ray gun blast. Take her up again, quick.
Fired too soon, wasn't close enough.
Keep going up. We've got to stay out of range.
Okay, but then what? We're almost out of fuel. Gotta set her down sometime.
It's probably Graver and Dale in that truck with the ray gun. I'll try to stop.
Okay. Well, it's a little different.
Still climbing slow, but it's way out of range.
It'll have to come down sometime.
Wasn't exactly what I was. They've slightly subverted my expectations.
Yeah, but we're gonna have trouble first. Here comes Cody in his flying suit. Get him in your sights and blast him when he gets close enough.
If I wait for him to get any closer, he'll be right over us.
Then take a shot at him.
Whoa, shit! What the fuck? What? What? He seriously, what? He actually just tanked it. He actually just, that's like a, it's like a nuclear cannon. He just tanked the shot.
Rocket's coming in again. Get set for it.
What the fuck?
That way that gets so close you can't miss.
Why was his suit turned to off? Why do you have to turn it on? Did the shot just hit the switch?
Turn the ray gun on him.
Oh my god.
Forget him. Get the rocket. It's almost
The
down.
strength of this thing is very inconsistent. I feel like if a regular human guy who isn't even really wearing any kind of like
We gotta get Cody first. Give a blast. I can't get at him behind that rock. Then hit the cliff above him and bring it down.
who isn't wearing any kind of like armor or anything besides the helmet, I guess, can just tank a shot from your nuclear powered laser gun. It's probably not a great laser gun. Honestly, I don't think we have there's not much of a threat. If this is the strongest thing that the what the fuck? Mass execution? What the hell is gonna happen? What the hell kind of plot is this going to be? See, a bunch of the other titles of a bunch of the other episode titles, they all had me they all hinted at what the cliffhanger was going to be. I have no goddamn clue what mass execution is going to end up in. The crazy title. That really caught me off guard. My favorite Watamote episode. Yeah, dude, would, what's her name? Tomiko? Tomiko from Watamote? What if you subbed her in for Commando Cody here? Like, it's your guys' fault that I can't invade Earth. Dude, that sounds like such a... Dude, that could totally... Pay me to come up with ideas. Pay me to come up with ideas for, like, light novels. It's your guys' fault that I can't invade Earth, and it's like Watamote, but she's like the moon commander guy. Commando tries to stop Graber and Daly from destroying the rocket ship as it lands after its trip to the moon. Okay, so I imagine he's just gonna fly away from the rocks.
Get him. Get the rocket. It's almost down. Now what? We gotta get Cody first. Give a blast. I can't get at him behind that rock. Then hit the cliff above him and bring it down on him.
I love the tumbling rocks effect. It's really cool looking.
That get him?
They don't do that. They don't do that in movies anymore.
We missed the rocket. It's already landed on the other side of the hill.
Maybe we can blast them before they get a chance to unload.
Oh, there'll be too many guards there, and we might lose the ray gun. We'd better pull out of here.
Oh, very smart, Cody. He literally could have just flown away, but... Okay.
This is serious. And Cody did escape. I heard the announcement over the radio. I must report to the moon. Rob calling Reddick. Frog calling Reddick. Frog calling Reddick.
Commando Tomoko, it's your guys' fault I can't save Earth.
Commander Cody has upset our plans for destroying the rocket ship, and the lunarium has been landed.
This is intolerable. If the Earth people use that lunarium to build ray guns, they will be able to repel our invasion.
I realize that, but I did my best.
Your best is not good enough. I'm going to fly down to Earth at once and take charge of operations myself.
I will welcome your help.
Apparently you need it. In the meantime, have your men go after Commando Cody and any other key personnel they can reach. We must delay the completion of any ray guns on Earth until my invasion fleet is ready.
Yes, Your Excellency. Cody and his assistants must be destroyed.
Okay. We're getting into the end game, the last, like, three episodes.
Atomic laboratory, and have already started converting it into a compound suitable for use in the ray gun.
How long will that take?
Some time, I'm afraid. The element's entirely new to our scientists, and they'll have to build considerable equipment to handle it.
I hope they can get us ready before the moon men attack.
Do you have any idea when the invasion may be expected?
No. The moon ruler told me himself he was planning the attack, but he didn't say when.
The time element is vital. Let's go over in detail what happened on your trip to the moon, and perhaps we can find some clue to when they plan to strike.
All right. Well, our passage through space was uneventful. The rocket ship functioned perfectly. When we reached the moon, I decided to go on a scouting trip.
Oh, a flashback. Oh, this is the original. Oh, this is like a recap. Is this a recap episode?
I am Reddick, ruler of the moon.
Apparently you were expecting me.
Of course. For many years, our radio has kept us in...
Commando Tomokodi.
And my men
That's what it
advise
is.
me of your every move.
I see
Someone
you
draw
got
fan art of
language.
Tomoko in like his
All our people
suit
require
and
to speak
helmet.
English, so we can operate more efficiently in your country.
Do you mind telling me why you're
Filler
carrying out
episode.
an
I didn't think an
attempt to
episode called Mass Execution would be a filler
Defenses
episode.
for our impending invasion.
Naruto, yeah, the filler music.
Because the atmosphere on the moon has become so thin and dry, it is impossible for us to raise food, except in pressurized greenhouses. And none of us can move outside without helmets. So we are planning a mass migration to your world.
You'll find that conquering the Earth isn't so simple.
Ah, but it will be. Because of our atomic weapons. On the moon, we have an element, lunarium, which is far superior to uranium as a base for atomic reactions. And we can completely control the force of these reactions, enabling us to build atomic weapons ranging from huge cannon to these small ray pistols.
It's very considerate of you to give me all this information.
You deserve some reward for your long journey, but unfortunately, I cannot permit you to return to Earth with it.
Maybe I have something to say about that?
Are we just gonna get actually a replay of the? Yo, yeah, the gun, the gun
So much
magnet.
for the effectiveness of your weapons.
Forgot about that.
Now I will demonstrate one of ours. Seize him!
Someone's cooking something. Hopefully that's not a gas leak. That might be... I'm gonna go check the kitchen. I live with old people. I'm gonna go make sure that I'm not gonna die. Be back in a second. Okay. Good thing. Good thing I checked that. Good thing I checked that. My grandmother had left a pot on the stove with the stove on at full blast. So, thankfully there was nothing in the stove. There was one time that she did that, and she left a rubber spatula in the stove, and the house was almost flooded with poison gas. Actually, it partially was flooded with poison gas of evaporated plastic, or sorry, rubber. So thankfully it was just, there was nothing in the pan, but I could smell it. It was the smell of, like, I assume the metal was just burning off because it didn't have anywhere to, the heat didn't have anywhere to disperse into, like no food. So thankfully stopped that before any real damage was done. Hey, it's what living with old people is like. Sometimes they just leave the damn stove on. It's a real thing. Yeah. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. Alright, I could have just left this episode playing. It fucking just a... Oh, there we go. Okay. What was being cooked this time? Oh, there was nothing in the pan. There is absolutely nothing in the pan. Not even, like, the remnants of food. I don't even know why it was on or what she was thinking. Okay, so if you didn't catch the start of this, this was like the first meeting confrontation of Cody and the Moon Men. Great punch.
We decided we would need a ray gun if we were to attack the city. So the next day, Ted and I went back and turned nitrous oxide into their ventilating system. When Reddick and his guard became unconscious, Ted waited while I went in and got a ray gun. But before we could...
Oh, wow, okay, we're just...
They're still after us. Let's go.
Again? Do you mean the recap or the stove? You got another burrito?
That looks like a cave.
Yeah, I just stepped out to prevent an emergency in my house. Crazy that it happened while I was streaming. Oh yeah, he did say nitrous oxide on the Moon Men. Is it laughing gas? Because it just made them pass out in this. It just made them sleepy.
We can't follow them in there. Set the ray gun at constant heat. We'll melt the cliff and bury them alive. Right.
Okay, so I guess one part of Moon Man physiology is that nitrous oxide makes them very sleepy. That's how would they have known that? Was he gonna go in and they were just like all giggling? He thought he was gonna be able to steal it real easily.
They've turned the ray gun into the side of a cave and it's melting the rock. Let's get back as far as we can. Never mind the gun.
This is that stupid recap episode right in the middle of the season of anime that delays the actual show by a week. I hate it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is probably because, you know, reruns didn't really exist. So if you were doing a 12 episode serial like this,
We can get out along that side. But what about that tank? We may be able to take care of it.
when you're in the home stretch like this, I guess it was considered necessary. Oh, is it also an anesthetic?
Let's try this way. I hated to lose that ray gun, but it would only have been good for a few shots without another charge of lunarium.
And now that we have the lunarium, we can build our own ray guns and pistols.
Yes. We brought back one of their ray pistols.
Oh, thank God. I think that's the end of the recaps. It only took like 10 minutes. Oh my fucking God. It's the third time these guys have broken into this building. The exact same guys. Do they not have security? Do they not? What are they doing? At this point, I would have like a security guard and their pictures on the wall that says "Do not let them in," like a bouncer. Oh, they're gonna gas them?
There's the intake for the air conditioning system. Put the hose in and turn the gas on.
Oh, just like they did the Lunarians. They never call them Lunarians, they just call them moon people.
Let's find a spot where we can watch the window in case anyone tries to get out.
We must start manufacturing these weapons at once.
Wouldn't it be better to save the...
Oh no, she's getting sleepy.
We'll need to stop an invasion by a
Good thing they don't have any windows open.
Isn't it getting awfully stuffy in here?
I'll open a window.
Oh shit! Is she not alarmed?
You better get her out of here, Mr. Henderson.
Is this the mass execution? I don't think so. If it's just the 3 of them, I don't think that qualifies. I think you have to be like, anything more than 5 is considered like a mass death. Okay, so how is he gonna get out of this? This one, I actually don't know how he's gonna get out of. Planned pursuit. Lunarians like Golbez and Fusoya. That was what my mind went to. Actually, my first thought was the Toho Lunarians. The window being shot tends to... Yeah, it's gonna leak out because of the window. He's gonna breathe better. Well, is someone gonna come open the door? What other characters are there? Who can, you know, stumble in time. Also, I mean, the room's not airtight. I think it would be kind of hard to gas it. Like, the door... Fine, whatever. Commando, Joan, and Henderson are trapped in the laboratory by Graber and Daly, who flood the ventilating system with deadly gas.
You better get her out of here, Mr. Henderson.
It should be Creeper and Weekly. That might be a little too on the nose. Just start shooting more holes in the window. Throw the chair through the window.
We better get out of here. That'll bring the cops. We can't yet.
That was a fast response. It's been too subtle. Okay, you were right. Yeah, they called for help. Okay, getting an email now? My phone just buzzed. Getting an email now is so stressful.
Well, I guess that finished him. Let's get out of here.
Last week it was because I was like, oh god, is the video gonna get age restricted again? And now it's because I'm like, oh god, is my stream gonna get shot down?
All right. Somebody took a shot at me from outside.
Quick response with zero urgency to get out of the car. Yeah, America's police force at work. Oh yeah, she just got picked up like she was weightless, like a rag doll.
I'll drive.
Okay.
Dude, the whole house smells like burning metal right now. It could be worse. Thankfully, I'm gonna like open the back door or something to get some more ventilation. Okay, turns out that that is not the smell of burning metal that's lingering in the air. It's because my grandmother is boiling apples in the kitchen. That's what she meant to do. She has been boiling apples. Please don't fall into the unconscious status effect. Yeah, I was like, what's that smell? No, it's just boiling apples. Which is a thing that she does. So that's what I was smelling, like a weird kind of sweetness. All right. If I leave it paused for too long, my DVD player hitches.
Car following us. Keep rolling.
Yummer, just boiled apples. It's some weird rustic country thing she does.
Calling all cars. A black sedan has been stolen from in front of Cody Laboratory. Last seen going north. Get after it.
Cody must have
She
taken
canning
the
them? Nah, she just like cuts them up. They're like slices. They're like sliced apples that she like boils and then like eats or whatever. I don't know why. I think it might be like a sweetness thing. It's like a weird soup.
Once the cops are on our side, all we have to do is stay ahead of Cody a little longer.
I'm out of shells.
Oh, thank God we have sickening gas.
Try to get alongside and I'll use that gas grenade.
That's awesome.
He's catching up with us.
Throw the sickening gas. You're gonna stop aging right now.
Try again. That threw me off balance.
Oh no, we dropped the sickening gas in the car. Grab it, throw it out. You idiot.
Something's wrong with our car. Slow down.
That was me. That was us a second ago.
Get out with your hands up.
Dude, these guys suck so... Do they have failed every single time?
We'll handle this. Wait a minute, officer. I'm Commando Cody. These men tried to murder us in my laboratory.
Yeah, well, all I know is that you stole the police car. So I'm taking a whole bunch of you down to the station. Come on, get in the car. All of you.
Certainly, officer. It's a good idea.
This is... Wait, I'm Commando Cody. He really tried to pull like a...
Talking to get out of that. No. As soon as I convinced them who I was, everything was all right.
Oh, okay. They're just like, yeah, it's not a crime. You can get, like, we'll let you go, Commando Cody.
Know that they have anything to do with the planned invasion from the moon.
But you can testify that you've seen them using the ray gun.
I could, but I'm not going to. What? My testimony could convict them, but what good would it do? They're just hired thugs. And whoever is boss of the show could easily hire someone else to operate the ray guns.
But it's ridiculous to turn those murderers loose.
I know it looks that way, but it's the only way to locate their headquarters and perhaps smash the whole gang. How do you figure that? Well, I've instructed the police to release them and trail them until they leave town. Then they'll radio me and I'll take over.
This is gonna ruin the invasion of the moon!
Figure out how we got out of that so easy.
From the moon!
Yeah, did seem kind of phony.
It's like the Justin Timberlake thing. This is gonna ruin the invasion. What invasion? The moon invasion.
There's a car back there and it might be tailing us. Do we run?
The world invasion.
Take it easy till we make sure he's after us.
Calling Commander Cody. Calling Commander Cody.
This is Commando Cody. Come in.
Your men are headed out of town on highway number 19. They are driving at a moderate rate of speed. They should pass the city limits in about 5 minutes.
I'll get out there right away. Well, I hope it works.
Good luck.
You sure you won't need me? No, Ted, but thanks anyway.
Yeah, reuse the footage of him running out through the hallway and then running out onto the front of the building and then taking off, and then we're gonna get the shot of him. We're gonna get the shot of him looking down. No. Hey, Proto X64 Gamering? Target?
That car turned off, so I guess it wasn't
I've got no
following us.
clue.
Head for the cave.
I don't know what that means. There's the footage of him looking down and then going up, and then, yeah. This is like the 4th time we've seen that footage. This one was called, like, Planned Pursuit, so I guess this is the pursuit in question. Down. Fast. Okay, finally we're gonna get the confrontation between Cody and Krog?
I understand why they let you off so easy. But it's very fortunate you came back when you did. Rettig has arrived. He came down in his personal rocket ship. He landed
no.
in the cave in the east side of the old Mount Henry mine. I just spoke to him by radio. He wants us to arrange for 4 more trucks and 8 men to operate the ray guns he brought with him.
Okay. We'll go to town and get them.
You have to turn up control to turn down fast. It says speed control at the bottom. So he turned it from slow to fast, because I guess he was going slow. The chair! The chair! The chair! Yo! He almost parried the chair. I want to see one chair parry. I want to see him, like, throw up his arm or, like, throw his own chair. What's confusing about the middle dial? There's 3 dials on the thing. There's on and off. There's low and high. And then there's slow and fast. It's everything you need. Oh my god, you goober. This is like Three Stooges shit. He like hit his own guy. There's at least 3 good chairs that we can use in this fight scene still. They're just listening. Oh, the box! Spin, cycle, and rinse. Cody, use that stool. What are they? Oh, what's going on? What's going on here? Oh no! Holy shit! Oh my god! Jesus, he got oh my god. This guy only fights 2 people at once. Oh yeah, oh, he stabbed him with the chair? Holy shit, Cody, no! Death of the Moon Man? What's gonna happen? Also, yeah, of course he only fights 2 people at once. That's how you split them up. You don't want to fight three on 1. Stone Cold Steve Austin has taken less chairs than Commando Cody. Holy shit. Is he donezo? Has he been electrocuted for good? Alright, Death of the Moon Man. This is like when they say, like, you know that meme of them, the next time on Dragon Ball Z, will Frieza be defeated? Next episode, Frieza defeated. Yeah, I know you say Death of the Moon Man, but what if they subvert our expectations? And it's also the death of Cody, Commando Cody. How the hell is he gonna get out of being electrocuted on camera? Does he just walk it off? Reddick arrives from the moon and listens in on the fight as Commando tries to capture Krog, Daly, and Graber. Dude, the way he punches this guy, this is so brutal, the way that he, like, just fries against the machine. Oh my god. His name is Scream. Yeah, maybe the real radar men were the friends we made along the way. Dude, the chair stab is an innovative new technique. I love those sparks effect. the spark effects.
They're both finished.
So what do we do now?
This is Rettig, ruler of the moon. You will carry out Krog's orders. Get the men and the trucks necessary to operate.
Oh, he's good. Don't worry.
Here at once.
It was fine. It was just a little. It was just a little zap. He's good. It like instantly killed that moon guy. But Cody, he's built a little different. Okay. Dog bark? Yeah, he absorbed. He sucked up all the electricity. He looks like. Does he look like Sub-Zero?
There was enough metal in my flying suit to partially ground the current, so I was only knocked out. But the other man was killed instantly.
From what you've told us, he must have been the leader of the moon forces here.
I think so. But now that Rettig is
He's
on Earth,
just built different.
if Graber and Daly carry out their orders, he'll soon have a strong force of men and ray guns.
Then we must capture him before he can get organized.
If he has ray guns there, it won't be easy.
No, but at least we can get the ray gun in Krog's cave and use it ourselves.
I'll arrange to have it picked up at once.
If you will have it mounted on a truck, it can be taken directly from there to the mine. Ted and I will go out and scout around so we can move in on them as soon as the ray gun gets there.
I'll get it to you as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir.
Do you know exactly where the Mount Henry mine is?
Yes, it's an old abandoned one. It has 2 entrances and,
Cody Laboratory. Yes, he's here.
Hello?
This is the bartender at Al's Cafe, Mr. Cody.
Yes?
Those 2 men you asked me to watch for just came in. They're talking to some other fellas. Looks like they're trying to work up a deal.
We'll be right down.
They are still showing up. They got into like a full-on brawl in this bar, in this cafe.
Still get to the mine before the truck.
They are still showing up there as regular patrons. They've been there like twice. It's like the only place they know to meet. They're like, oh, you know, they might be looking for me at Al's Cafe, but they got the best milkshakes. Is this the highlight of George Wallace's career?
Get to your feet. Search.
Grope him. Grab his tits. We're gonna have, yeah, another diner brawl. Dude, the guy who runs that must just be, like, so over it. He must be so... He's like, dude, every time you guys come in... Yeah! Hit him with the stool! I can't tell who's who. I think the ones in the lighter suits are the heroes? No. It's all just white guys in suits and hats. I literally can't tell who's hitting who. The bartender had a rifle earlier. Like, he was not messing around. He's just not pulling it out anymore. Yeah! Dude, I'm so glad at the amount of chair smashes we've gotten. Oh, was Commando Cody also gnarled old man in My Girl 2? I think it was normal not to take your hat off indoor at the time. At least not in like a restaurant.
They're after us. Keep rolling.
Okay, this is the last episode. I mean, we have to have some kind of big fight with the moon guys, right? Did that hit him? How did that hit him behind the... Okay. Oh, oh, shit! Okay. Alright. Okay. Got him.
No chance of getting them out of that. No. Let's go after Rick.
Looks like they're dead as fuck, Cody. Alright, well, I guess that's taken care of. The guys who never won.
Everything all right? Seems to be. We were delayed getting here, and I don't know what the setup is in the mine. So you stay here with the gun while we do some scouting.
Yes, sir.
They're never gonna get their moon Latinas now. Not in heaven.
Here by now. Go out to the mine entrance, see if there's any sign of them.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look inside.
Alright, the final... This is the last, like, 4 minutes. They didn't shoot on sight? Okay. They need better reaction speeds. Oh no, the moon president. He doesn't know what to do, he's never seen action before. Oh, they got him! They got him!
You take that tunnel, I'll take this one.
Oh shit! What the hell? Is he escaping? Oh, are they gonna shoot him down with the cannon? Oh, are we gonna chase him down and shoot him with the cannon? No, he's escaping the atmosphere. Right? Cutting the moon cylinder.
Get the gun ready, quick!
It's gotta be escaping the atmosphere already, right? Like, it's going pretty fast. That thing did not have a lot of range when they used it to try to shoot the spaceship earlier. Oh, okay, it completely fucking destroyed it in 1 second from a million miles away. I should have known. I should have known.
Now that Reddick's dead, we feel sure there's no immediate danger of an enemy invasion from the moon. We'll have time to build an adequate defense.
Will you want us to make another trip to the moon to see what's going on?
I don't think so. Now that the Moonmen's attack has failed, we can make the whole story public, and the military authorities can take charge. But we will need more of your rocket ships, Commando. So I suggest you make plans for going into their manufacture on a large scale.
Before we get started on ships using regular rocket fuel, let's do some experimenting with atomic power from lunarium.
That might be pretty hard to control.
No, I've got it all figured out. Now stand back, please.
Oh.
By setting the controls on this model rocket, I can make it slowly circle the room and come right back.
Oh, I want to see this. This will be a wonder of science. They're just gonna like impale him.
Slowly circle the room and come back.
At least it did come back.
You silly idiot. The end. Well, that was Radar Men from the Moon. That went pretty hard. Oh, okay. There we go. That's it. If only this was Final Destination. Alright. Well, yeah, it's a Radar Men from the Moon, 1951. Got pretty, it was fun. It got pretty kind of repetitive in the middle, especially with like a lot of the stuff on Earth. I wish there was more stuff on the moon, personally, because, you know, the moon is cool. I wish there was more stuff that took place on there, or like in the actual moon city or whatever. They kind of had like 2 sets that made up that entire planet, and the rest was just, we're gonna go film in the desert, and it's the moon. Casting credits, yep. Got a little repetitive in the middle with a lot of the, oh, what's the cliffhanger this time? Oh, whoops, he jumps out right at the end. He jumps out right at the end and escapes right before the last episode cut off. Did you know that? Because that happened. But yeah, overall pretty fun. Pretty fun. Yeah, I want to check out, what was his name? George Wallace. Well, what else did he do? George Wallace, former governor of Alabama. I don't think it's the same guy. IMDb. Batman Forever? That is not the same George Wallace. That is a black guy. George D. Wallace? That's him. Oh, his cover photo on IMDb is this movie. Oh, he was in Forbidden Planet. I like Forbidden Planet. That's another fun one from the 50s. I've seen that in theaters. It was fun. Oh, he's in Towering Inferno. He's in Minority Report. He was in one episode of King of Queens. Okay, put a little respect on his name. He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Old Man. He was in Nurse Betty as Grandfather. He was in Bicentennial Man as Male President. Let's see, anything else of note? Yeah, a couple like TV show appearances. Yeah, you know, he was in Star Trek. He was in The Boys from 1991. Yeah, looks like most do kind of a small-time TV and bit actor in films. Like, he didn't have that many leading roles after this. Man, he was in a lot of stuff, though. He was a working actor. A lot of TV appearances. He was in a movie called The Second Greatest Sex. Is that referring to women? Who knows? Yeah, it looks like his bigger roles were in the 50s, and he started acting. This was a year after his first role. So, is this, I think it's his first leading role, so this was kind of his big break. And he never got it, he never got as big. He never got as big as Radar Men from the Moon. And yeah, he's a very standard kind of action hero of the time. Literally half his credits are from 52 to 55. Yeah. His last credit was not on IMDb. I'm seeing him in stuff up to 2004 at least. Okay. His last credit is King of Queens, and then he appears in one episode of Joan of Arcadia from 2004 where he plays Old Man Walker God. What the fuck is Joan of Arcadia? A teenage girl is visited by God disguised as everyday people and is given assignments and tasks that eventually have a positive outcome on people's lives. Oh, okay, this is like a 2004 religious thing. It's aired on ABC? That's crazy. Okay. That's funny. Anyway, he appears in one episode as God, and that's his last credit. When did he die? 2005. That was so a year after his last role, he died. He was acting right to the end. He was on that grind. It said, I thought it said ABC. I'm seeing a trailer for it. Oh no, sorry, CBS? Is that CBS what that is? I'm seeing like the CBS logo on the trailer on the IMDb. Yeah. Oh yeah, it aired on CBS and the Sci-Fi Channel. You know, when I turn on to the Sci-Fi Channel, I want to see some good Christian fun. Yeah, I get my 3-letter acronym TV channels mixed up. I can't keep them straight. Anyway, this was a lot of fun, personally, besides the, there we go. Besides the copyright strike in the middle of the stream that forced me to restart it as this one. That was a bummer. Yeah, this was fun. I like doing this kind of riffing watching stuff with people. So I'd like to do it again because there's a huge amount of stuff in the public domain, and I love public domain stuff. I have like 100 billion public domain films on DVD and stuff around here. So I personally have a great affinity for classic horror and science fiction stuff. So I'd like to make this like more of a regular thing. I'll see if maybe I can get one going next week. Because I also want to stream more because I think streaming is fun. So yeah. I hope everyone else enjoyed it. The people who came back thank you so much to the people who came back after we were so rudely interrupted, as well as the people who joined in after I started this second stream up to try to save it. So, yeah, I hope everybody had a good time. I hope everybody has a good evening, or whatever time it is where you are. I'm gonna hopefully prevent my grandmother from burning the house down. Yeah. I got nothing else. Nothing else to say. Everybody have a good time. Later.
like a rebel with the need to bomber. Fake MC, then I hang 'em higher. The mic quicker, pick it up like.